everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Simone and I have been doing Gel X nails for about a little over 5 years. Just got tired of paying those prices, and so I fell in love with doing my own nails and became pretty good at it. So I wanted to start this YouTube channel just to connect with other nail artists and to show people some cute nail designs that they can try and do. So this is my first video, and so I hope my recording setup is really good. In this video I will be taking off this set here. I've had this set on for about, I want to say, 2.5 weeks, so we can see that nail retention there. Look at me working the camera, look at that, bro, already. So I did want to do like a little spring set. So this set had like stones and like a rhinestone there. And then I wanted to have all the fun little Easter colors. And Easter is this Sunday, so I guess I did this set a bit early, but we're going to take these off and do an entirely new set there. Before I start, I do want to mention that I'm going to be using these nail polish foil remover wraps from Amazon. Very excited to try these. I normally just do like the paper towel method where you soak a paper towel in like nail polish remover and then you wrap foil around it, like big pieces of foil around it. This is similar to it, where you have the kind of paper towel like what is this? This paper towel like square, I guess, here, and then wrapped in foil, so you would put it out, nail polish remover here and then put it over your nail. I'm going to try these out. This is a quicker way to do it. And let's see, this here, how many comes in this? 300 of these come in it, so this should last you a really long time if you decide to purchase it. But very excited to use these. Let me take out 10 of them while I have these out. Show you guys just is my initial setup of how I plan my nail looks. I try to normally freestyle unless I am inspired by something that I see on my Pinterest or on Instagram or on TikTok. So today I'll be grabbing from a lot of places that I've seen, a lot of designs that I think that I like. And I'm going to try to incorporate that here. But here's what I really wanted to show you guys. Let me see how I'm going to navigate this. I guess I'll tilt it so I don't have to move my camera setup. I'll tilt it. But this is how I lay out my design. So I'm going to be using these colors here. And if I use other products that I didn't mention, I'll remember to show you. But we're going to be using this white here by Melody Susie. And then we're going to be using the black as well. I heard these two polishes are really, really thick, and you only need one coat, which is why I'm so excited to use them. And then we're going to use this jelly here, this gel polish here by Savinsky. The numbers on the bottom don't really correlate. I don't know if you can see that or not. Don't really correlate, but here's the color. Here's what that looks like, the swatch color. And then I'm going to be using Beetles. It's like a nude base color. I like it because it has a shimmer. So I'm going to be using that as well for my base. And then I start with designing it around a foil. And so this is a foil that we're going to be using in this set here. And then I have some chrome, some 3D gels here that we might touch on by Kaida. All of this is on Amazon. I got all of these things on Amazon. And then we're going to have the oil glue as well that we're going to use with it. Some chroma. We may have time to put in some black flakes as well. So there's a lot that's going to be going on in this set. As I said, I normally do it one nail at a time, freestyle wise. So you'll probably hear me talking about changing my mind and about things about polishes that I may or may not use. Like I said, if I do reach for a polish that's not included in this, I will let you guys know. But I did want to show you guys this. This is how I plan all of my nail designs. I just take this dish out here and I start with the foil, and then I pick the colors that I want to pop out of the foil and create a design with this. So I'm so excited that you guys are here to watch this. And yeah, let's get started. Main thing with this, probably really loud right now. Well, the main thing with this is just to get that top layer off so that the nail polish remover can seep through it and get down to the actual Gel X nail. And make it easier for removal. Okay, I am all done with removing the polish from my nails. Now I'm going to start the process of removing them with the acetone and the foil wraps. I'm going to pour the nail polish remover over this foil, and if it drips, the bowl's there to catch it. I just want to soak in a little bit. I'm definitely going to try to get like a better bottle so that it's more controlled. But yeah, trying these foils out for the first time. Wrapping my thumb. Really making sure that the cotton is over the nail there. So, and it's really, really tight. So make sure you pinch like the sides of it like that, so that it's really tight. Let me back up a little bit, just a little bit more. Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm going to continue this process here of pouring it over, and then wrapping it around my finger. And I probably won't do this, like I probably won't show this every video that I do, but I just figured since this is my first video, you might as well see how my process, so that future videos you know. You know what I forgot to do? Never mind. I forgot to cut them down. Normally I would cut them down, but because they're short, I'll show you after I do this. So boom, got that on there. But look how long the nails are underneath. Normally I would cut it down, but they're already short. You know, and I don't need to cut it that much. Okay, so let's pop these off.
Soundstripe.
Use the cuticle pusher to pop them off. And there we go. That's how she'll look when you're done. And I'm going to take my rainbow cuticle pusher and I'm going to push my cuticles back. Sally Hansen Instant Cuticle Remover. Let it sit for about 30 seconds. Okay, so grab a paper towel, and now that this has set, I'm going to go around with like the sharp part of the cuticle, the other end of the cuticle pusher, and just go around the edge, go around my cuticle, like that. I'll put on a paper towel. Okay, and then wipe it off. And then, see how my cuticles are like pushed up yet? I'm gonna take this bit out and put in this bit. It's like a round cuticle bit. Okay, so it looks like this, and I'm going to put it inside of here. I'm just gonna go around my my cuticle just like that. Cuticle nippers. And one thing I also like about the ball bit is that it helps push that cuticle up, makes it easier to snip off. Those are done in regards to the cuticle. I'm going to do the other hand, and then I'm going to start the Gel X. So after I've cut the cuticles on both hands, I just go through again with this sander and just smooth out the nail. Then I'm going to spray alcohol on them. Okay, here's how the nails and cuticles are looking after I spray it with alcohol. I'm going to go through and cut my nails just so that they'll be even. I'm not really too concerned with nail growth. I'm not trying to really have really long nails because I type a lot and I coach volleyball, so they aren't really convenient for my lifestyle that I'm currently living. So let me go ahead and cut them. Okay, nails have been cut. I'm going to take this glass file from Amazon, and I'm going to file the nails down just a little bit. Okay, so for dehydrator, I'm using the pH Bond by Apres, their primer as well, and to prep the Gel X nails, I'm going to use the Gel X Prep. I know most people normally sand with the sand band here inside of the nails. They normally use a sand band like that to sand inside of the nails. I am not going to do that. I'm going to just use the Prep here. Just have like the entire system here. I love these so much. 10 out of 10. Love them. They last so long. They're such high quality. The two kinds of Apres Gel X's that I got are the sculpted round short, the sculpted round natural, and the other kind is the sculpted coffin short and the sculpted coffin natural. I'll just take the coffin out so you can see these are my two favorite sizes. So here is the round size there. Love that. And then here, let's see, put that back in the right one. Here is the coffin. These are fairly short. Go to my nail. So fairly short. That's the coffin. And then this is the round, sculpted, what we're going to use today. Okay. So yeah, they're fairly short for my short nail girlies who live hectic lifestyles like myself. They are perfect. Just to clarify the difference between the natural shape and the sculpted shape, the natural shape is more flush to the nail. It gives that more natural look, whereas sculpted kind of has a higher apex, which is the middle of your nail. It kind of makes it look like a gel or an acrylic nail that you get when you go get your nails done and they, you know, pull out the powder. It kind of looks like that. So natural is as it states, natural, and sculpted, you know, has that higher bend there in the apex. So when it comes to the fitting, you want to make sure that the nails fit sidewall to sidewall. Starting with my thumb here. So when I size, I push it all the way back to my cuticle, and then I look to see if it fits sidewall to sidewall. It does. So this will be for my thumb. Lay that right there. Then do the same for, of course, my other fingers. Well, see, so that one's going to be too big because it goes over my nail. So got to go down a size. And one would think, as much as I've done this, I'll remember my sizes, but no. So I'm going to do this to size out both hands, and then I will come back with the dehydrator, primer, and prep. To apply the tips, I use the Macart Flash Cure lamp. Look how pretty it is. It's so pretty. It's so pink and sparkly. I love pink, obviously. Well, yes, so I got this lamp to use. Very excited. It's new. My other lamp was smaller than this one, so definitely time for an upgrade. And then I'm going to be curing my entire hand in my new cure lamp. Look how pretty that is. It's so sparkly. Okay. All right. So that's what I'm going to be using to apply these tips. I'm going to be using the Extend Gel by Apres. Love, love, love this. Here's my old one and my new one. So I might use the rest of this and then use this one to apply the tips. I also use the 5-1 Builder Gel, like I said, to put it on top and to make sure that it is strong for the nails, especially if you play sports. This is really, really helpful. I hit a lot of volleyballs, so I make sure that the nails aren't weak and easily breakable. I also work out a lot, and so whenever I get my fingers caught between the weights, I don't have to worry about my nail chipping, or if a weight hits my nail, I don't have to worry about it chipping. So yeah, this helps with the strength of the nail. It's not, you know, a requirement, but I definitely love, 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 love it. So this is what I use. This is my entire line. So the dehydrator, the primer, the prep, and then we go in with the Extend Gel and then the Builder Gel on top of it. So I'm going to show you that process now. On the dehydrator, it just soaks up all the oils from the nail. Nails are properly dehydrated. Primer. Now primer is pretty sticky, so I normally just do one hand at a time with the primer. And while that is drying, I'm going to go ahead and take the Gel X Prep and start etching out these tips here. So we're gonna take it. For some reason, mine didn't come with a brush, so I use one of my brushes that I already have to do this part. I'm gonna take that.
Sounds dry. Sounds dry.
Now we're going to take the Extend Gel and do a coat of that on our nails. Once I'm done with the putting on a coat, I'm going to cure it for 60 seconds. Okay, for this to be short, and I'm not even gonna lie, I don't even know if you guys saw any of that. So I don't even know if you saw me do my thumb, but okay, whatever you saw, we're gonna pick it up from here. But yeah, for these to be short, they are fairly long underneath, so you know, hey, even my short girlies can have a little bit of length every now and then, right? Okay, so this one I put a lot on. As you can see, I'm going to go ahead and just take my snips and just snip that off. Take snip it off, put it back underneath the light. Like I said, if there's any spillage, you just cut it with clippers. And now that all of them are flash cured on, I'm going to go underneath the big cure lamp and cure the entire hand for 60 seconds. Okay, and after curing it for 60 seconds, it's how they look. Very, very secure on the nail. And I was like, hey, if you stop moving, I'll be able to look. I'll be able to see. Yeah. Oh, that's good. It's a good angle here. Okay, so now I'm going to do my my other hand. Okay, now both hands are done in regards to having the builder gel on top of them. So now I'm going to go wash my hands and take a brush and just brush my cuticles with one of these brushes right here. I'm just going to go like this over my cuticles, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I don't know how this happened, but somehow I lost the footage of me sanding down the cuticle so that the tip can adhere better to my nail, and applying acetone around the cuticle for more adherence. After I did that, I then went on in with the 5-in-1 builder gel and put that on all of my nails, just one coat on each nail, and then I cured it for 60 seconds. And washed and ready to paint. I'm gonna bring back up my dish here of everything that we are going to be using today. All of this, like I said, can be found on Amazon. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that the shape is right. When I go to shape, I go along my my natural nail, just so that it looks a bit more natural. Prey does a really good job with creating the shape. So there's not really much for me to do. I just like to make sure it's nice and round. Just following the natural curve of my nail. Okay. Duster. Just take them off. Okay. All right. Now we can do the designs. Yay! Like I said in my intro, I normally freestyle. So I'm going to just freestyle this set. I don't have any set design in mind. Obviously, I want to use the foils as much as possible. But most of this is going to be me being like, yes, no, yes, no. Let me redo that. Yes, no, no, yes. So here we go. That nail, and then this nail, I know this one's going to be the nude. Let's take the nude base here. Make that the so we're gonna have, all right, so we're gonna do a white base coat on this nail before we apply the foil. We're gonna do the Melody Susie one coat white gel polish. Now, decisions. Do we have the foil facing us? Do I have the foil facing me or facing now? Let's have it facing. I'm going to put the foil on top of the nail. It's a scally.
Soundstripe.
gel top coat by Beetles. This is what we're gonna put on top of it just to set it in there. Now I'm going to start a French on my middle finger with the white and wipe down my palette. So make sure you always wipe down your palette. Oh, did my camera turn? Okay. Make sure you always wipe down your palette so that there's no dust particles on it. Okay, so here's what they look like so far. I added the foil onto the middle finger. Not sure if I got that on camera or not, but if not, that's what that looks like. Here's what the foil looks like so far on my pointer finger. Put this angle here. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Here's what it looks like on my pointer finger, and here's what it looks like on my middle finger. Okay, here's what the nails look like so far. I added the foil onto my middle finger. Now we are going to move on to the ring finger. I'm going to put a matte top coat on my ring finger because I'm going to go over it with a design, and I'm going to foil that design as well. So let's see. We're going to take the matte top coat by Beetles. We're going to go ahead. Now that that is cured, I'm going to take Black by Melody Susie, and I'm going to put a little bit of black onto my palette. Okay, I'm going to take my 11 millimeter liner brush, and I'm going to start the design on my ring finger. Okay, change of plans. I'm going to actually take the foil glue and put just a little bit in the center of the nail, and I'm going to mix black with the rhinestone glue and create a design around it. Then I'll chrome that. Let's just putting it in the center. So I just want the foil there. I don't want it to be anywhere else. Okay, once that is cured, I'm going to take my foil and put it over that portion of the nail. I think I want the words. Let's do these words. again. Okay, here's how it's looking. I'm going to put a matte top coat on top of that, and then I'm going to mix the black here with the rhinestone glue by McCart, and I'm going to line a design around it. Now I'm going to put a matte top coat on top of my middle finger. Here for 30 seconds. I'm going to do a line with my rhinestone and black mixture around the nail. I'm going to cure that for 30 seconds. Here's how it is looking so far, and I'm going to take the chrome and put it right where we put the black. Here's how it is looking. I'm going to put a clear top coat on both of these fingers. Okay, so what I did here was I put the red jelly gel polish onto the palette, and then I'm going to go around my pointer finger with a jelly line. So the red on this finger is more poppin' than I expected. I kind of wanted it to be the same jelly color as this, and it's not. So I decided to make a change. We are not going to be using the black and nude builder gel, heart gel. We're going to use the red instead. Now we're going to move on to the pinky. I am going to paint this nude, same color as my middle finger. Now we're going to take the nail foil glue and kind of swipe it carelessly around like the front of the nail, like sideways in a diagonal. Hear it. I'm going to put the foil on top of where I placed the glue, press it down. Second foil right where we put the second layer of foil glue, press. Okay, that's how it's looking. I'm going to go put a top coat on top of it. Yeah, top coat on top of it just to set it. It's going to be a clear top coat just in this little section here. Now I'm going to take the builder gel and I'm going to roll out. I think that looked really pretty. I'm holding it next to it. So yeah, that's going to look really nice. So I'm going to roll a bit out on a palette, and I got my second palette here. Roll the, and on this one, it's important to let's clean this palette too. Okay, so we're going to dive into the builder gel with the back end of our cuticle pusher. Just take a bit out here. Scoop a bit out. And then roll it. See how it's getting stuck to my glove? See? Okay. It's getting stuck to the glove. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be good and be a good role model and wear gloves, but if this becomes a struggle, I'm going to just use my hands. So I'm going to roll this into a long snake-like line there. And I'm going to take the cuticle pusher and I'm going to cut it. Cut the snake. And I'm going to take a little bit, I'm going to roll it into a ball, like so, and I'm going to place it on my nail. Okay, so in this section, I'm going to be starting the black foil, but you'll notice that I'm mentioning a flower already on my nail. This was prior to the red petals that I decided to do. I changed my mind and initially did clear, but it didn't work out like I thought it would, so this is just the second portion of the pinky nail you'll see there. So if you don't see the red petals, it's because this was filmed prior to me changing my mind and making them red. Okay, so I'm going to take some black foil. I'm going to go just around here, around the flower. Take some top gel. Something open. Take some top gel. Put it around the flower. I'm going to put the foils, not the foil, the flakes. Put it around the flower. Add them to the uncured top gel. So I didn't cure the top gel yet. Okay, here's how it is looking with the flakes cured onto the nail. I went around the nail, as you can see there, with the black flakes. Okay, so I added the Kaida heart gel, and I made flowers with them. I'm going to show you on a different finger since the pinky finger is so small. So I did go ahead and do that off camera. I am going to just finish up the pinky finger here. I'm going to use these rhinestones also from Amazon, and I'm going to add them to the back of the flower. Okay, I've decided to go with the pearls. So I'm going to add on some Macart rhinestone gel into this corner where I'm going to be putting the pearls. Okay, I've added the silver rhinestones onto the pinky nail. Here is what the pinky nail is looking like with those silver rhinestones. I think that is just so cute. Okay, the top coat I'm going to be adding is the gel bottle top coat in Extra Shine. I love this top coat, it's the best. Okay, so the black chrome didn't pop like I wanted it to, so I'm just gonna cut that section out and show you what else I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in here, and instead of with the black chrome, I'm gonna do red chrome instead, just to get this nail to pop a bit more. I'm not gonna go through the entire black design that I did. I'm just gonna create a border on top of it. I'm going to take the other end of the chrome powder, of the makeup brush, put some cold powder on it, and then just go through. I'm liking this a lot better than the black chrome. The black chrome just wasn't popping as much as I thought it would. Maybe because I put a black underneath it. I think if you were to put a white underneath it and then put the black chrome on top, it probably would pop a lot more. Go through this sponge and just take off the red. Okay, here's what the red chrome looks like. And now I'm going to add some rhinestones, just like I did with this nail. I'm going to add probably one in this corner here. And I'm going to add probably one here. And I'm going to add, maybe that's it. Yeah, I don't want to do too much on this one. Okay, rhinestones are cured. Now I'm going to add the top coat to this nail. This nail is all cured with the top coat. Giving you a closer look at it. I think that I love that I did the red chrome instead of the black. It really makes it pop a lot more. So that's how these two nails are looking. Okay, now we're going to move on to the middle finger. I'm going to do more flowers on this finger. So let me, I'm really trying not to grab another palette, but I might need to because I have some stuff on here. So I'm going to grab another palette and you'll be able to see better how I do the petals on this nail here. Okay, so I have taken the Kaida hard gel, rolled it out on a palette here, and I'm going to cut it up like so. I'm going to roll these up into little balls. And I'm going to place them on the nail where I want to begin the flower. Use this instrument here. Okay. Press down, press it like flat like that. Press down on this end, and then on this end as well. And you see it already kind of makes that petal shape on its own. I'm going to just go ahead and help it out a little bit. That's one petal there. I would cure it, but I want to be able to, I'm not sure, where all I want the petals yet. So I'm not going to cure it just yet. I'm going to add the second one. I haven't cured it yet. I'm just going to add the second petal, put it right next to that one. Okay, here is how the flower is looking. I'm gonna go ahead and cure it with my flashlight like this, just to keep everything in place. And then I'm going to add on a rhinestone in the middle, And then I'm going to cure the entire hand in the flash cure light for 30 seconds. Flour is cured. On this nail, I've decided to add some black flakes just to the sides because I just didn't like how it was looking. So I'm just going to add it just to the side. Now I'm going to put top coat on the middle finger. I have cured this nail and now we're moving back to this nail. I'm going to chrome the around here. I'm going to chrome around this nail just like this one, just so it'll match. I'm going to go around with my liner brush. And I'm going to do the black because I want it to be the same level of chrome. Oh, let me do the matte top coat first. Wait, no. Yes. All right, I'm going to do the matte top coat first. Almost forgot that. I'm going to use this instrument and go around it with the red chrome. Just where I put the chrome, I'm going to go through with a top coat to ensure that it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, here's how the hand is looking so far. And then now we are on to the thumb. Okay, for the thumb, we are going to paint it with the red jelly by Savinsky. Okay, I've done 2 coats of the Savinsky gel nail polish on my thumb. Okay, somehow my mic got cut here. It wasn't dead, so not sure why it's cutting out. But for the rest of this video, I'm going to just be doing a voiceover, which is awesome because this is my first YouTube video, so I get to learn how to do both voiceover and talking during the video. So basically what I'm saying here is that I'm going to be adding on the lips. I'm going to be creating kind of like sticker lips with the Model 1's nail polish, red nail polish that you see there. Looks like that shade, once the camera focuses, is 0 to 40. So that's the shade I'm going to be using. As you can see, I'm using a stamper, and I'm going to start drawing the lips right straight onto the stamper. So it doesn't have to be perfect, because once you stamp the sticker onto the nail where you want it, you can always go in with the nail polish and fix it. So as you can see here, it's on the stamper. I'm going to grab my my flashlight cure lamp, and just put it over the stamper to set that polish in there, kind of cure it onto the stamper. Don't worry, it's not going to actually stay on the stamper. It'll be able to come off pretty easily when you apply it to your nail. And I'm going to show you what that looks like here. So you just put it on the nail, and then you roll it over the nail. And voila, look at that. Chef's kiss. So like I said, once the stamp sticker is onto the nail, you can go in with some nail polish and clean it up to make it look more like a lip. So that's what you see me doing here now. And once you have those lips looking how you want them to look, you're going to put them in the cure lamp for 30 seconds. Okay, so here's how the hand is looking so far. I added another pair of lips to my pointer finger, and then I added a pair of lips to the ring finger as well. And now we're going to be going back to the thumb. So for the thumb, I'm going to be grabbing some nail foil glue, gel/glue. Look at that big glob I put there. For some reason, the foil glue is really watery, so you gotta be careful with it. But I put some at the top of the thumb, and then kind of at the bottom corner of the thumb. I want it to look like a torn letter kind of look. So you're gonna see me apply the foil, and then after I apply the foil, you'll see that gap in the middle there to get that tear look.
Soundstripe. Soundstripe.
Okay, so once I have applied the foil twice, I am going to take a matte top coat and only place it on the areas where I put the foil. Right now I'm adding the black flakes to go in between where it appears to be torn. In hindsight, I shouldn't have done this step because you couldn't really see it at the end, so I should have probably just skipped over this entire step. But nevertheless, here is what it looks like when I was finished putting down the black flakes. Now I am taking the rhinestone and black polish mixture and I'm going around the nail. So I'm just outlining all around the nail with that black mixture. And here's what it looks like when it is finished. Now I'm going to go in and add in the flower petals that go both ways. As I'm doing this though, I am noticing that these petals look like lips. And so in the middle of me doing this, I just decided to go with the flow of having them look like lips.
Soundstripe. Soundstripe. Soundstripe.
And this is the finished product of adding on the lips. Now we're going to go in with the white pearls. And here is the final look for the thumb. And here is the final look. I am loving these love letter nails with the kisses and the foil in the back that makes it look like a written letter. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. The more videos I do, the better my camera angle is gonna be, so I'm excited to see the improvements in the future. So once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Soundstripe. Soundstripe.